Hey guys, it's Ania. Today we are continuing with our tapping series, tapping on common money blocks. So we've done tons of different money blocks and today we're continuing them. Let's go. So before we get started, I would like to tell you guys again, if you guys have any tapping points that you'd like us to tap on as well and with you and help you because you have some kind of negative problems or some kind of something that you want to be tapped on, we are more than happy to assist you in those tappings as well. So feel free to write in the comments how you're feeling and then let us know so we can tap on those points with you as well and help you out. Hey, and one more thing before we get started, and remember to be commenting in the comments for a chance to win one of our products as well. So today we will be tapping on just because my parents were poor, that means I'm going to be poor as well. This is such a topic close to my own heart because my parents weren't rich. So I heard all the time, oh, we can't afford that, we can't buy that, we can't purchase that, we can't have that. I'm sure you've heard it a ton of times as well. But that does not mean that I have to be poor as well in this lifetime because my parents were poor. No! So let's tap that away right now because I want every single person to have the abundance of the world, and not just because they grew up or were born into a rich family. No, anyone and everyone deserves abundance. So let's tap that away right now. So let's begin by rating yourself how you feel from 0 to 10. 10 being, oh my gosh, my parents were poor and I'm poor. It's just like a generational thing. Like I'm gonna keep it being poor because my parents were poor. It's just, that's how it works, right? And my parents wouldn't lie to me. And 0 being, oh my gosh, that's not true at all because I know that's not true. So I'm not going to be poor because my parents weren't poor. So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling right now. And then at the end of this video, we're going to redo it all over again and rate ourselves how we're feeling then. So if you're new to our channel and you don't know what tapping is, tapping moves energy within our bodies. And in order to get rid of negative energy, we have to say a negative affirmation and then end it with a positive one. So we tap on the negative ones first and then we end it with a positive affirmation. It moves energy around in our bodies in order to get into this good high vibrational state. So we call it vibrational frequency tapping, also known as emotional freedom technique by creator Gary Craig. We add a couple different things into our tappings. We add our personalized frequencies in it, which go along with all of our other frequencies as well with vibrational wealth. Hey, so to begin, we're gonna start on the karate chop, which is the setup. And this is, we start off saying like whatever comes to mind, and then we tap that away. Then the eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, which is where, if your collarbone is right here, the main part, right under it in the soft part, and then under the arm. And that's all you have to do. So let's begin. Yay! So let's start with the karate chop. Just because my parents were poor, that means that I have to be poor too. Just because my parents were poor, I have to be poor. This fear of being poor. This constant fear of being poor. Just because I have this fear of being poor doesn't mean that I have to be poor. Just because my parents were poor doesn't mean that I have to be poor. This fear of being poor. This fear of being poor. All these negative thoughts and feelings that keep coming up when I think of being poor. And even though I have this fear deep inside of me, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. right? Eyebrow point. This fear of being poor. I have this fear of being poor because that's what my parents told me. My parents were poor. My parents were so poor. And we couldn't afford anything growing up. So I constantly have this feeling that I'm going to be poor because they were poor. And I heard all the time that we can't afford that. And that we can't have that. So it got stuck in my subconscious. And now I keep telling my kids that, oh, we can't have that. Oh, we can't afford that. And now my kids are even getting this belief that we're poor. And we need to get rid of that. Because that's not serving anyone any good. So why do I keep thinking that I'm poor? My parents really didn't have a great life growing up. We were a very low, under middle class. Barely making the working class. And this got engraved in my mind. That it's always going to be like that. But that's not true at all. Because money is energy. And the universe is energy. And I deserve all the energy of the universe. And I deserve all the money. So I'm going to believe something other than what my parents told me. And it's not that they were lying to me. They just wanted what was best for me. And at the time, they were doing as best as they could. But it's 2020. And I deserve all the abundance. There's more millionaires on this planet today than 30 years ago. And there's so many resources to make a lot of money. I can start an online business. I could take some extra classes and learn something new. I can learn a new skill that will make me loads of money. So I'm going to tap this belief out of my body, mind, and soul. Tap this belief out of my heart and spirit. That just because my parents didn't have money doesn't mean that I don't have money. Because I attract all the abundance of the world. And I'm attracting it right now. I'm attracting it today. Because it's 2020. I'm attracting it for the rest of my life. Because I want a better future for my kids. And I never want to tell my kids that we can't afford something. That's going to break their little hearts. That's going to break my little heart. And I'd rather have a big heart and provide them with anything that I want. so they can have anything they want. And then I could be the cool parent. Because we all deserve abundance. All the abundance in the world is gonna make me rich. I'm gonna be so rich. Have millions and millions of dollars. And then pass that on to my kids too. So they can have tons and tons of money. And my grandkids can have tons and tons of money. So there's no more need to be poor from a parent. Because me, I'm gonna be a rich parent. Heck, I'm already a rich parent. And it all starts with this mindset. And this weird tapping stuff. So I'm just gonna keep on tapping. Because hey, that's how energy works, right? We move energy. So I'm moving all this energy. Moving it all around my body. So that I can be so rich. And give my kids everything they deserve. So I'm tapping this old belief once and for all. That just because my parents weren't rich, doesn't mean that I can't be rich. Because I am a money magnet. And I attract all the abundance into my body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. How do you feel? Let me know how you feel on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being you still think you're going to be super poor because your parents were so poor, and 0 being like, oh my gosh, my parents were poor, but that doesn't mean that I have to be poor. So let me know in the comments below. And if your score is still super high, close to 7, 8, 9, feel free to do this tapping all over again to get you closer to like 2, 3. That would be the best. So feel free to do this tapping all over again. And then our winner for this video is right below over here. Sorry guys, I am out in the park right now, so I was not able to choose a winner offhand right away. So it's whoever is right down here. Let us know. Make sure you either email us or via our website, or message me or Tom on Facebook and let us know that you were picked and you won, and you will get a chance to win one of our products, either one of our meditations, one of our tappings, or any of our other products as well. So we will see you tomorrow. Ciao.
Get your free 10K abundance activation today. This is a 2-part activation where we will first release subconscious money blocks from your energetic field to be able to receive abundance coming your way. Then you will sit in meditation and activate the energetics of consistent 10K months. To download this 10K activation, go to aniahalama.com/10K-activation.